Alright guys, it's your boy NaptownBorn coming back at you once again. I wanted to get on here and do some prediction vids, namely for Carl Froch and Arthur Abraham, but that's just going to have to wait, man. I'm too excited about Paul Williams versus Sergio Martinez here tonight to be worrying about doing prediction vids right now. I don't think you guys really understand how excited I am to see this fight, and it's not that I care who wins. I don't. I predicted Paul Williams to win. We all know this, but at the end of the day, I don't care who wins. I just want to see the fight. You dig? Anyway, so what the fuck was I wanted to make a video. What the fuck was I going to talk about? Well, there's 4 people who made, varying videos over the past few days that I've been watching, commenting on, and disagreeing or agreeing in part. Not fully agreeing, but do I ever? I'm just that arguing guy, I guess. Anyway, I digress. Outside the ropes, D-Style, blood boxing, and MTBB. If you don't know what MTBB is, I don't know what to say. Anyway, we all know blood boxing, we all know D-Style. I wish I'd have found Outside the Ropes channel sooner, and to him, the comments I make aren't always directed at the uploader. They're just kind of directed at everybody in general. And the reason why Floyd, and this isn't just Outside the Ropes, I just wanted to make that clear right now, because most people who watch my videos might see my comments elsewhere. So I'm getting on here to kind of clarify my views and kind of ask some questions about this little YouTube drama we got going on. It's not that big of a deal, but I wanted to weigh in. What is the deal? Are we asking Pacquiao to fight a black American fighter, or are we asking him to fight a slick fighter, or are we just asking him to fight a black dude from America? I mean, what are we asking about here? Are we asking him to fight a guy based on race, or are we asking him to fight a guy based on style? Because it seems to me that if it's based on style, Pacquiao's fought a number of different styles, and that seems ridiculous. What it doesn't, over the course of his career, it doesn't seem ridiculous to be asking for Pacquiao to bump back down to 140, fight some of those guys. Some of them are slick, some of them aren't. That's not unreasonable, okay? And the only point I try to make whenever I bring Floyd up on a Pacquiao video or Pacquiao up on a Floyd video, I just want it to be known that in my mind, they go hand in hand. Yeah, they play the good guy, bad guy cards, and then this is what I'm noticing more and more and more as it goes on. But they're both so elite in their weight classes at 147 that there's really nobody else for them to fight. You're really grasping at straws if you think somebody has to fight Berto to continue their legacy. That's ridiculous to me. He's not slick, he's fast, and he's got some pop, but he has a suspect chin, and he's not very skilled. His technical skills he makes way too many mistakes. Very poor defense. Very poor defense equals a KO for Pacquiao and equals a total mismatch when you're facing Floyd Mayweather. If you have no defense, you might as well just hang the gloves up if you're going to fight either one of these two. That's just it, man. That's it. The reason why I bring them up is because they come hand in hand. Don't make a Floyd video if you don't want Pacquiao's name brought up. Don't make a Pacquiao video if you don't want Floyd's name brought up. That's just the way it is. After all the fucking tirades and all that shit I went on about Floyd Mayweather, right now at the end of this rope, at the end of this rope that I'm on that I've been dangling from when I hate Mayweather so much and I like Pacquiao, but they're the same. They both cherry pick through their way through welterweight. They both have, done things to make themselves look good, but really done little for their legacy. They both wait sometimes to see a weakness before they'll fight a certain opponent, and we would have liked to see them both fight different people than what they've been fighting. They're the same. I'm sorry, Pacquiao fans. I'm sorry, Floyd fans. They're in the same goddamn boat. Okay, they're in the same goddamn boat. And most of you remember my afterthoughts of Mosley versus Mayweather. No, I don't think the fight was fixed. I just said that because you have to understand I just got done watching the shit, okay? I was disappointed. And it's not that Mayweather won, okay? I didn't get mad when Mayweather beat De La Hoya. I didn't get mad when Mayweather beat Hatton. I didn't get mad when Mayweather beat Marquez. Okay, it's the choice of opponents that matters. Okay, and I was a big Sugar Shane Mosley fan, and I stopped being a fan for one simple reason, because he didn't fight back. Mora looked like he was a better boxer than Sugar Shane Mosley, but, you know, Mosley still fought back. He didn't look like he did that in the Floyd fight. Again, I digress. It's a whole different subject. But take that afterthought aside, okay? Look, my final thought on the subject about Pacquiao Mayweather is they're both the same in my book. They're both the same as far as the criticisms you can levy against them. They both have very similar shady matchmaking when it's come to past 140. You know what I mean? But let's get into this Pacquiao issue. And I asked the question, do you want him to fight a black American, or do you want him to fight a slickster? Or is it just you want to see him fight somebody relevant? And if it's just you want to see him fight somebody relevant, I'm with you there. If it's you want to see him fight a black American just to be watching him fight a black American, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Having him fight Berto, in my opinion, would not continue anybody's legacy. Would not continue Pacquiao's legacy. If he beats Berto, so fucking what? I'm sorry. So what? Collazo gave Berto a hell of a time. Okay? Collazo. Now, Collazo's not a shit boxer, but come on. Okay? I would love to see Pacquiao drop back down to 140. I would love it. I would love him to be in the mix in that. That would be great. Like, the pinnacle of these guys fighting would be, at the end of the day, I'm saying that a lot in this video, but the pinnacle of all these 140-pounders fighting would be to fight with Pacquiao. I think that would make them fight each other even more if they knew they were going to get a big payday like that. So if you're saying he needs to drop down and fight somebody like Bradley or Devon Alexander, I'm with you. But if you're saying he just needs to do it because Bradley and Alexander are black, then I find that very fucking stupid. I don't, I'm sorry if that insults anybody, but to me it just doesn't make any sense. Now, if you're saying he needs to fight a slickster because you think that's the type of fighter that's going to beat him, then you need to go find the top dog slickster and tell him to come back and fight Pacquiao, because everybody needs to see Pacquiao fight a slickster, and so fucking what? There's just, listen, there's not that many good slicksters. There's not. You're going to have to tell me who these people are, and you're going to have to be very clear and concise about who these people are that you want him to fight. Just throwing out general terms like he needs to fight a slick boxer, he needs to fight a black dude from America, then it's way too general. It's not specific enough. I agree. I would love to see Pacquiao fight Timothy Bradley. Oh man, I think that'd be great. I think Pacquiao would mop the floor with him, but maybe I'd be wrong. It'd be good to see. That would be a fight that would continue his legacy. A top 140, another top guy. No ducking, no cherry picking, no bullshit. Fight this dude and see what happens. Yeah. I agree with that. What I don't agree with is making it so general that it has to be a black dude that is also a slickster. Name me one that's not Mayweather right now. Name me fucking one that's a black American and a slickster and good. Name me one. Timothy Bradley is not. I would not consider him a slickster. Devon Alexander, I would not consider him a slickster. He doesn't have that great a defense. Okay, he's not a cutie in there. All right. Andre Berto is like a polar opposite of slickster. he's high octane more, you know. So you're going to have to tell me who the fuck these people are that you want to see him fight. I don't think. Okay. Now that that's pushed aside, that's me weighing in. Do I think Pacquiao needs to fight better competition? Of course. Margarito is as cherry-picked a fucking fighter as there ever was a cherry-picked fucking fighter, and so was Claudy. So fucking get over it. So was Ricky Hatton, for that fucking matter. So was he. Flat-footed, not very great defense, or flat-footed and slower. Okay? Pacquiao eats those fucking people alive, man. Okay? I agree he needs better competition. I do. I agree. Like I said, I would love to see him drop back down to 140, but I just don't see it happening. I think if Pacquiao and Mayweather don't fight each other, then we're in for another fight that nobody really wants to see. And again, I bring up Floyd and Pacquiao videos. That's a criticism that was laid against me, or outside the ropes replied to my comment that how come everybody says something, whenever somebody says something bad about Pacquiao, are they automatically considered Floyd fans? No, man, I wasn't considering you a Floyd fan. In my comments, I said anybody. And what I'm saying is, all these guys who made these videos have also criticized Floyd. I haven't seen Outside the Ropes, but he told me to watch his video. So I mean, obviously he's done his own critique of Floyd. So why is Floyd brought up in a Pacquiao conversation? Again, I go back to earlier in the vid. They're hand in hand. Okay, the careers of both of them highly depend on each other at this point. You can dispute that all you want, whatever. As far as legacy, I'm not talking about money. They can make all the fucking money in the world without each other. But as far as legacy, man, don't ever come at me with Pacquiao is the greatest of all time or Mayweather is the greatest of all time. I'm not hearing that shit. I'm not going to hear it. You can debate with me about best in the past 20 years, maybe. Either one of them, maybe. For me, that's Roy Jones, but that's a whole nother topic. There's nothing wrong with Blood saying that people who start claiming Pacquiao's comparable to Henry Armstrong or Pacquiao's, GOAT, greatest of all time, he's not wrong when he is concerned about that. But on the flip side, calling out Pacquiao and telling him he needs to fight a black dude that's a slickster and is also from USA is kind of iffy, and that's not just to Blood. That's not, like I said, I got no beef with none of these guys. I just wanted to weigh in, but these are the four accounts that I've been watching their videos on the topic, and maybe we should all talk about it a little bit more. What do you think? When a Floyd Mayweather video is posted, do we have the right to bring up Pacquiao? Pacquiao's video is posted, do we have the right to bring up Mayweather? I say yes, because like I said, they're in the same boat. They're two different sides of the same coin. Good guy, bad guy. That's how they play it, and that's how it's going to be played. Does Pacquiao need to fight a black American fighter who's also a slickster and is also around the same weight? No, he doesn't, because you're going to have to name these people. Does he need to fight more relevant competition? Hell yeah. He needs to fight. Margarito's not relevant. I liked, I was, saying I was going to watch the fight. I wasn't down for the boycott. If I had the money, I probably would have bought it. But I ended up watching it on a computer. But it's not, and it wasn't because of its relevance. You can argue relevance. Claudio wasn't really relevant. He was just bigger. Margarito's not relevant. He was just bigger. Ricky Hatton wasn't really relevant because he just got annihilated by Mayweather, and Pacquiao, came in and mopped it up. But the same criticisms can be levied against Floyd, I'm telling you. So to both sides of the argument, I want to know your opinions. That's all I want to know. That's why I'm in the comment section so much on some of you guys' videos. It's just, I'm trying to feel this scene out. Is this about race? Is this about a style of fighter that we're not seeing Pacquiao do? Is this just about wanting to see Pacquiao lose? Is it just about wanting, when Floyd gets critiqued, it's the same? Is it just about seeing him lose? I just want to know your thoughts. Tell me what you think. In my head, Bradley beats Alexander, and the perfect match after that would be Bradley Pacquiao. In the short term. Long term is a whole different story where I'm not even involved with Pacquiao or Mayweather and they're gone, and I'm much happier with my boxing life. NaptownBorn. Deuces.